We always knew, obviously, it was a garrison town, even when I was growing up, but it was never brought to the forefront. It was the soldiers. You just knew that soldiers were in town sometimes, and I think they were kept to close ranks, really. I think it was a closed society, whereas obviously now it's more of a general area where all people live, and it's more of a community rather than just a garrison. Colchester Garrison, I suppose, it's a very important part of the army, really, because we have the 16 Air Assault Brigade stationed here. And I think with the military itself, I think people are more aware, obviously with the recent conflicts that we've had, that the importance of the military status. Well, the school went from being 100% military to less than that now, when the army sold off many of the army housing, and it was taken over and rebuilt for other families to come and live on this estate. This main road in Baronswood Way used to be the training ground for the soldiers, so we were very used to seeing soldiers on a daily basis with their guns, practicing their manoeuvres along the road. So we were just used to it. The helicopters come over now, but before they were always practicing their manoeuvres over the school. And when I first started here as well, the regiments would just move. You'd have a class full of children, then suddenly, when they'd got their call, you would lose your class, and it would take possibly 2 weeks before the next regiment moved in, before your class filled up again. So you started again, which was quite frustrating, because you just get the children where you want them, or you're just beginning to start to read or write, or sort of a new skill that's being learnt, and then the children would go, which was sad, but also we got used to it. We knew what we were dealing with. It's more difficult these days because the constraints of the curriculum and assessment and making sure the children, have their learning journey actually properly monitored.